History of Alaska, a detailed account from ancient times to the present. Alaska, the largest state in the United States, boasts a rich and diverse history stretching back thousands of years. From its earliest indigenous inhabitants to Russian colonization, American acquisition, and modern development, Alaska's history is a tale of resilience, exploration, and adaptation. This detailed account explores Alaska's past from ancient times to the present, shedding light on its unique journey. Ancient inhabitants and indigenous cultures. Long before European explorers set foot on Alaskan soil, the region was home to indigenous peoples who thrived in its harsh and diverse environments. Archaeological evidence suggests that human habitation in Alaska dates back at least 15,000 years, with some theories proposing even earlier migrations via the Bering Land Bridge. Several indigenous groups settled in different regions of Alaska, each developing distinct cultures suited to their surroundings. These included the Inupiat and Yupik peoples of the Arctic, the Athabascan-speaking groups of the interior, and the Tlingit, Haida, and Tsimshian of the southeastern coastal regions. Each group had unique languages, social structures, and survival strategies, including fishing, hunting, and intricate trading networks. The Bering Land Bridge and early migrations. During the last ice age, a land bridge connected what is now Siberia and Alaska. This Bering Land Bridge, or Beringia, allowed early humans to migrate into North America. These early settlers adapted to the extreme conditions and later diversified into various cultural and linguistic groups that became the ancestors of today's Alaska Native tribes. The Beringia theory is supported by archaeological sites such as Bluefish Caves in Canada and Swan Point in Alaska, which provide some of the earliest known evidence of human presence in the region. Russian exploration and colonization, 18th century. The first recorded European contact with Alaska occurred in 1741, when Danish explorer Vitus Bering, sailing under the Russian flag, reached the Alaskan coast. Bering's expedition confirmed the existence of a vast landmass to the east of Siberia, prompting Russian fur traders to explore and exploit the region. The Russian-American Company established settlements, including the first European settlement at Three Saints Bay on Kodiak Island in 1784. Russian fur traders, known as Promyshleniki, aggressively hunted sea otters, leading to conflicts with indigenous groups. The Russian Orthodox Church also played a role in converting Native Alaskans, though cultural clashes were frequent. American acquisition. The Alaska Purchase, 1867. By the mid-19th century, Russian interest in Alaska waned due to financial strains and difficulties in maintaining control over the distant territory. In 1867, the United States purchased Alaska from Russia for $7.2 million, a deal negotiated by Secretary of State William H. Seward. Initially ridiculed as Seward's Folly or Seward's Icebox, the acquisition later proved to be a strategic and economic success. Following the purchase, Alaska was governed as a military district with minimal federal presence. American settlers slowly arrived, drawn by opportunities in fishing, fur trading, and later, gold mining. The Gold Rush era and economic growth, late 19th to early 20th century. The discovery of gold in the late 19th century marked a turning point in Alaska's history. Major gold rushes, such as the Klondike Gold Rush, 1896 to 1899, and the Nome Gold Rush, 1899 to 1909, attracted thousands of prospectors from the lower 48 states and beyond. New towns like Skagway, Dawson City, and Nome sprang up as boom towns, bringing a surge of economic activity. However, harsh conditions, limited resources, and conflicts with indigenous communities made survival difficult. The gold rush also led to the construction of key infrastructure, including the White Pass and Yukon Route Railway. Alaska's role in World War II and strategic importance. During World War II, Alaska became a critical military outpost due to its proximity to Japan and the Soviet Union. The Japanese invasion of the Aleutian Islands in 1942 marked one of the few instances of enemy occupation of American soil during the war. Fierce battles, including the retaking of Attu and Kiska, underscored Alaska's strategic value. The construction of the Alaska Highway in 1942, connecting Alaska to the contiguous United States via Canada, further solidified its military and economic importance. Following the war, Cold War tensions saw Alaska play a key role in U.S. defense strategies, particularly with early warning radar systems and military bases. Statehood and modern development, 20th to 21st century. After years of political efforts, Alaska achieved statehood on January 3, 1959, becoming the 49th state of the United States. Statehood brought federal investment, improved infrastructure, and economic development. The discovery of oil at Prudhoe Bay in 1968 transformed Alaska's economy. The construction of the Trans-Alaska Pipeline System, TAPS, completed in 1977, allowed vast quantities of oil to be transported from the Arctic to the southern coast for export. Oil revenue became a major driver of the state's economy, leading to the creation of the Alaska Permanent Fund, which provides annual dividends to Alaskan residents. Environmental challenges and indigenous rights. Alaska's development has often clashed with environmental concerns and indigenous rights. The Alaska Native Claims Settlement Act, ANC of 1971 addressed long-standing land disputes, granting indigenous groups land ownership and financial compensation. However, debates over oil drilling, climate change, and resource management continue to shape Alaska's policies. Conclusion. Alaska's history is a testament to the resilience of its indigenous peoples, the ambitions of explorers and settlers, and the economic transformations that have shaped its present-day identity. From ancient migrations to modern statehood, Alaska remains a land of vast natural beauty, cultural richness, and strategic importance. As it continues to balance economic growth with environmental and indigenous concerns, its history serves as a foundation for its evolving future.